bank interest rates continue to fall. So what do you do when it comes to investing? Let's talk about that and more right now. Hey traders, Andrew Mitchem here at the Forex Trading Coach with video and podcast number 376. Now, I've received a letter here from Lloyds Bank over in the UK. I had an account when I was a kid with Lloyds, still continue to have one there for when we go over to Europe for holidays. Not sure when that's going to be happening next either right now with coronavirus. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about was on here. It says, my interest rate will be changing to 0.01 gross interest paid quarterly. How exciting is that, eh? 0.01% interest. It's incredible. You know, it cost them more to send me the letter to New Zealand than they're going to pay me in interest. And it comes back to, what are you going to do about that? Because, you know, interest rates throughout the entire world are obviously falling. And it sounds great if you want to borrow, but of course getting money and borrowing is actually getting harder as well. You just think about commercial property. Why would you want to jump into commercial property right now when office blocks throughout the whole world are empty, because more and more people have actually worked out that they can work from home, exactly like I'm doing right now behind you here. But you know, people don't need to be traveling to work like they used to. Sure, it will come back a little bit, but you know, the actual having to be at the office, having to be at work, businesses are figuring out that it's actually cheaper, of course, not to be renting, leasing, or owning so much space. So therefore, as the investor, why would I want to go out there rushing to buy office space or anything like that when the actual, the occupancy rates are probably going to be a lot lower? So it comes back to, for me, as a trader, I'm just continuing to do what we've always done. Why? Well, because it works. Why? Well, because what other options do we have out there that can actually beat what Forex can offer? Now, I also wanted to talk to you about an email that I've got here from a client in Germany called Sidat. And he says, Andrew, it's been exactly 1 year, 1 month and 8 days since I started trading according to the Forex Trading Coach system with you. Since then, I've only had positive months and only 3 or 4 negative weeks. He says, I'm not yet a full-time trader, but I'm on my way to becoming one. He also said, now this is interesting, few people realize that you can learn this business, few realize that you have to learn this business for many years before you can really succeed. No one can become a doctor in 2 months, but many people believe that you can become a trader in only a few months. And he goes on to say, I myself make 2.5% to 4% profit per week and only trade the 1 hour charts. I trade with great passion and dedication. If I can't trade for a day, I'll almost get psychological withdrawal symptoms with a smiley face. I think without absolute passion, no one can become a successful trader. So that's from CDAT over in Germany. So 2.5% to 4% per week. Never had a losing month, and only 3 to 4 losing weeks in a year, 1 month and 8 days since he joined us when he wrote that email this week. Amazing, isn't it? So just think about that. Not only the return, but also think about what else he says on there. You know, you can't become a doctor in 2 months, but why is it that online everybody thinks they're going to become, a full-time trader in 2 months? You've got to think about it real, but also you've got to put that time in and have that passion and that dedication. So it all blends together. It doesn't matter whether you're doing it just for the enjoyment and the learning the process, you're doing it for an investment, or you're seeing yourself with very, very limited other choices out there. It comes back to the fact that if you want to become a full-time trader or even a part-time trader, you have to learn how to do it properly. But if you learn how to do it properly, the profits and the results are there. Plain to see, and compare with 0.01% at Lloyds Bank in the UK. Well, one of these trades going behind me here is going to make probably around 1 to 1.5% profit, made more than they're going to give me an entire year in one trade. So look, if you have any interest in bettering yourself as a Forex trader, of learning a new way of creating some passive income, a new skill, then I highly encourage you to listen to what Sidat has said there about taking your time but learning it properly. There is no better investment you can make than in yourself, and to jump on board with our 5-star rated Forex coaching course. So once again, this is Andrew Mitchem at the Forex Trading Coach. I'll see you this time next week. Bye for now.